How strange. Welcome to PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds. Welcome to the test mode, the test server. We happen to be on the PlayStation 4 today, and this is my second attempt at making a video about healing yourself in PUBG. The first one I uploaded it and manages to somehow chop the first bit off. Not quite sure how that happens. So think of this as a beginner's guide to meds and boosts if you're not quite sure what's going on or just want like a bit of a refresher course. So as you can see, what we have here is we have a nice selection of meds. We have got the med kit. In fact, let me get this right because I always get it wrong. Right, yes, we have the med kit there. We have the first aid kit there. We have the bandages there. Now these are instant-ish healing items. So when you get damaged and you apply one of these items, they will heal your health really quickly to a differing amount. Medkits, the big one that looks like an open suitcase, will heal your health to 100%, but it will take quite a long time to apply. First aid kits, the one that looks like a big sort of wash bag, will heal you up to 75% of your health. And bandages heal you up to, in fact, it'll probably tell me here, bandages heal you up to 10% of your health. However, bandages and first aid kits will only heal you up to a maximum of 75%. So out of these three items, the only one that will heal you up to 100%, so full health, is the med kit, that one there. Now med kits are pretty rare. You don't find them that very often as you're wandering around the map. And generally, in a game, I like to have, well, if I find a med kit, obviously I will carry it around. But I tend to like to have at least 2 first aid kits. I always keep 5 bandages on me because bandages are very good for situations where you've hurt yourself but not in a combat situation. Say you're driving a vehicle and you bash into something and you're completely safe, but you don't want to waste a first aid kit, maybe because you haven't done yourself that much, and a nice little bandage will keep you will do that. They're pretty lightweight, and so you don't really need more than sort of to carry 5 around. Now, to use them, what you can do is you can either kind of press the options button on the PlayStation or the is it options on Xbox as well? The one with the 3 lines on it, the little one. And then you could go to your inventory and you could hit X on PlayStation, or I think it's A on the Xbox, and that will then apply whatever you're doing. Now, when you are applying, as you can see, it takes a while to work. You could move a little bit, but move too much and the action will be cancelled. So that's why it's difficult to apply bandages and first aids and the boosts as well while you're in a vehicle. Unless you're a passenger in a vehicle and the vehicle's going very straight, you can't apply. But it's worth having a go. Now the other way to do it is if you press down on your D-pad. If you look at the bottom above where my health bar is, you can see I'm cycling through my various health items, and then when I get to the one I want to use, if I press down and hold on the D-pad, it will then apply. But as you can see, I can still move around a little bit while I'm doing it. So when you do apply bandages or first aids or med kits, keep wiggling a little bit just in case somebody's lining you up for a headshot. Another little hint as well, especially when you're using bandages, is as you apply the bandage and the clock goes round, like the countdown as you're doing it, when it gets to about 11 o'clock, well 10 o'clock probably, when it gets to about the position that would be 10 o'clock on the dial, you can start applying another bandage and it won't cancel it. And that means, especially if you're in the blue and say you've only got bandages and you're trying to bandage up, or you're in a combat situation and you've only got bandages left and you want to bandage up quickly, that's something you can do as well. So, as I say, we've got med kits which can heal you up to 100%. We've got first aid kits that will heal you up to 75, and bandages that will heal you up to 75, but you need to apply, 7 of them to do that. Now, the other sort of healing items you get in PUBG are, we tend to call them boosts, and there's painkillers, syringes, and adrenaline syringe, and there's the energy drink. Here, we've got them in my backpack here. And what these do is these fill up your boost bar, which you can't see at the moment on my screen. So what I'll do is if I use an adrenaline syringe, you'll see my boost bar fill up. So again, I can press down on the D-pad, I can cycle through my different things, and if I see the syringe there, if I now press down and hold, ooh, it's going to give me the adrenaline shot, and you'll see my boost bar appear. Ba-dunk, that yellow bar has just appeared. Now what this does, it does a number of things. It mainly, using boosts, it will give you healing over time. So if you watch my health, you'll see it slowly starts to creep back up. But also, if you look down sort of to the right hand side of the boost bar, you'll see there's a little cross that's lit up and a little running man that's lit up, and that means that I'm healing faster, and also if I run faster as well. And that's only for that kind of first bit when you've got full boost. You see that they've gone off now, they're not lit up anymore. So I'm still healing over time, not quite as fast, but that's very important. The reason being is that using a full boost bar is a way of, if you're in the blue and you're running towards the safe area, if you apply full boost, or even some sort of boost, as you're running through the blue, you'll be healing yourself a little bit. Which means that you can run and heal at the same time, which you can't do with first aid kits or med kits or bandages. It also means that if you emerge into the blue, into the safe zone, and you're running into a combat situation and you haven't got enough time to heal, if you've got boosts, if you're boosted up, you will start to heal over time in that situation too. So that can be really helpful in a gunfight. And finally, it is super duper absolutely important in the final circles, because when you're in the final circles and you're in these combat situations, you often will not have time to heal when you get hit. So you'll be in a fight with somebody, they'll hit you, you'll hit them, maybe someone will start shooting you from around the corner. You haven't got time to use a first aid kit, but before you've gone into that combat situation, that kind of lull before the storm, if you like, if you get your boost bar to full capacity, it'll mean that as you're taking damage, you will then be healing automatically over time, and that can be the difference between winning and losing, especially if you get into a situation where the circle completely disappears and it's you, say you're in a building and someone's down below you, and you're not going to bother engaging each other, just going to see who can stay alive for the longest. If you've got a full boost, that will then be healing you as the blue is chopping away at your energy. And then obviously at the same time you've been applying first aid kits, probably first aid kits, and that will make a massive difference. So I would always say, before you go into, if you're in the blue and you're moving through the blue to the safe zone, that's a good point to have a full boost bar. And when you're moving into those final circle situations, when there's 10 people left and then 5 people left, if you've got enough boost, keep your boost bar full, because that'll do. Okay, so I'm a big fan of boosts. So as I say, we've got the adrenaline syringe that will take your boost bar up to full, and then we have the energy drink and the painkillers. Now, the painkiller will boost you up to 60% if you take one, and the energy drink will take you a further 40% if you take one. So if you take one energy drink and one painkiller, you'll be up to full boost. So let's show you. So let's take a, actually I've still got some boost left. So if I take a painkiller now, yum, you'll see, dunk, I'm almost up to full boost. So what I could do is, if I take an energy drink, yum, Red Bull, I'm now at full boost. And if you can see, the little running man has lit up and the little health bar's lit up. So again, I'm healing faster and I can run faster as well. Now let's have a quick look at my inventory. So what I would always like to do is go. I like to pick up as many painkillers and energy drinks as I can. If I've got 4 painkillers and 4 energy drinks going into the final circles, I'm very happy. That is more than enough than I need. Adrenaline syringe, obviously, if I find them, I'll pick them up. You normally can't really find more than 1 or 2 in a match, unless you kill lots of people and they've picked them up as well. Because the beauty with the adrenaline syringes, they're great for that final circle situation where you're blatting away at each other, your boost goes down, and you can apply the adrenaline syringe faster than you can eat some painkillers and drink an energy drink. as well. So what you can kind of see on the screen there, that's a good kind of almost, you know, a good general inventory. You know, one med kit, a couple of first aid kits, some bandages, a couple of painkillers, a couple of energy drinks. You know, that would see me through a game in kind of most situations. So there we go. That's really all about first aids and healing yourself in PUBG. Remember that your first aid kits, which are the bread and butter really, they can heal you up to 75% of your health. Your med kits will heal you up to 100% of your health, but they're a lot harder to find. Bandages just heal you 10% of health, and it's only really worth having, if you've got some first aid kits, it's only really worth having, you know, say 5 bandages for those situations where, say you jump off a high balcony and you get injured. You know, you don't want to waste a first aid kit, so you know, apply a couple of bandages. And then you've got your healing over time items. You've got your energy drink, your painkiller, and your adrenaline syringe. And if you take 1 energy drink and 1 painkiller, your boost bar will go to 100, which means that you can run faster and you'll be healing faster. And then you have your much rarer adrenaline syringe, which when you take, your boost bar will go to 100. And as I say, if you're out in the blue and you're running to the safe zone, if you've got a full boost bar, it'll mean that you'll heal as you're running through this blue, and it will mean that when you get into the safe zone, you'll be healing as well, which is good in combat situations. And again, in the final circles, keep that boost up to 100, so that you'll heal automatically as you get into gunfights, because you won't have enough time to apply first aid kits and med kits and that sort of thing. One last tip you can do actually if you want is that when you get up to sort of about, I don't know, 4 boosts and 4 painkillers, or if your backpack's full, say you've only got a level 1 backpack and you're running around and you come across painkillers and energy drinks and you can't pick them up, the best thing I do is you just drink one or eat one out of your pack and then pick up the other one. So if your pack's full and you come across a painkiller, you know, have a painkiller and then pick the one up on the floor. So even though you're not in combat situations, you're keeping your boost bar somewhat filled, because you never know when you're going to walk around a corner into a camper and you're going to get into a gunfight, and that little bit of extra automatic healing could be all the difference between winning or losing. Right, okay, so there we go. Healing in PUBG. Hopefully that's useful. Maybe my guy's taken too many meds and he's having a little bit of hallucinations. This box that's in the air. But anyway, if you've got any other questions about meds or healing or anything else to do with PUBG, please put them in the box down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.